Okay, Melissa, you ready?
Yes.
I'd like to go ahead and call the Circleville City Council meeting to order. It is Tuesday, October the 15th, 2024 at 7 p.m. Could you please do the roll call, Melissa?
Keller.
Here?
Hedges.
Here.
Tice.
Here.
Klitzka.
Absent.
Hallinan.
Here.
Moats.
Here.
Brooks.
Here.
Duval.
If you could please stand for the invocation, or the Pledge of Allegiance followed by the invocation.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Our Father, who art
in
in
heaven,
hallowed be thy
thy
name.
name.
Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven.
Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and glory forever. Amen.
Council, you should have received a copy of the council meeting minutes from October the 1st, 2024. Are there any additions or corrections to those minutes? Motion to approve? So moved by Zach Brooks, second by John Moats. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Great, those minutes will stand as they're recorded. Reports from council members or committee reports. Does any council member have a report? Katie Hedges,
Thank
Finance
you,
Chair.
President Keller. We had a finance meeting on October 9th. The purpose was to discuss the comp plan and proposed changes to that, which have been the compilation of quite a bit of work from the law director to bring a couple things into compliance with rates. We discussed that for the first time. An excessive amount of information has been sent out. We are also compiling a summary as well, which will go out tomorrow. I emailed council about that this afternoon. And then we are having another meeting on October 22nd. I would invite all of council to be here as the comp plan will be discussed again in conjunction with all the information that's been previously sent out. We will also be talking about the NCA at that meeting as well.
What time will your meeting be?
6 o'clock.
6 p.m. Great, thank you. Anyone else? Sherry Tice, Strategic Planning Chair.
Thank you, President Keller. We have two items on the agenda this evening from strategic planning, which I will speak to when they arise. And I will also speak for Tom Klitzka about the judicial items on the agenda.
Thank you very much. Anyone else over here? Jeff Howland and the Safety Committee Chair.
Thank you, President Keller. We had a safety committee meeting on the 1st of October, and at that meeting, we have forwarded a couple ordinances, which I will speak to.
Great, thank you. Anyone else?
Are we doing service or are we going to do new business?
You can mention your service meeting. Go right ahead.
Then we had a meeting about half an hour ago, and we will be bringing forward the Kigpalooza ordinance.
Great. Under new business.
Resolution, yes.
Great. Is that it? I would like to also remind everyone, so there's been a lot of effort put in the comp plan. If any of you have questions prior to the 22nd, please email the law director or HR director so you can kind of get some pre-work done ahead of that meeting.
Thank you.
Secondly, I would like to welcome everyone, the public and citizens, to the 117th edition of the Circleville Pumpkin Show. Tonight's preview night, not the best weather night, but tomorrow and the rest of the week looks fabulous. And this festival, largest in the state of Ohio, would not be possible without its volunteers and the staff of our city workers. So a lot of effort went in the last few days to get us up and running. And so, again, please come and enjoy the festival. Thank you. Reports from city officials that are here tonight as council guests. We have the law director and mayor. Kendra, do you have a report?
Yes, just very briefly, President Keller. First, I've been asked to share with council this afternoon. A save the date went out. I anticipate that we will have, we will have a police chief on October the 28th at 1 p.m. The Circleville Municipal Court will be his oath of office. Last week, the Civil Service Commission did certify our candidate list, our one candidate. After that oath of office and swearing in, there will be a reception to follow, meet and greet, whatever you want to call it, at my office, the law director's office. So I would like council, if you have the opportunity, to please place that on your calendar now. A formal invite will be going out. I would anticipate later this week, but wanted to give you an opportunity to clear your calendar now. Additionally, obviously, you've heard Councilman Hedges as well as President Keller speak about the Finance Committee meeting coming up on the 22nd with the comp plan. I did have an opportunity to share with those committee members the scope and to understand that legislation, which is cleaning up prior ordinances and prior codified sections of our city code. So when you see an 8-page document, it could be very overwhelming, but a lot of that is cleanup and a lot of it focuses more on the legalities than it necessarily focuses on financial obligations. Would also urge you to contact Auditor Bidwell for those costs. I do believe that the cheat sheet will also have some of that information for you. But please, any questions, feel free to reach out to my office to kind of understand where we started with things and where we've ended up with things. Other than that, that's all I have.
Great, thank you.
Kendra, where did you say the swearing in is?
The swearing in will actually be in the Circleville Municipal Court at 1 o'clock, and reception to follow will be at my office after.
Thank you.
Great, thank you. Mayor Michelle Blanton.
Thank you, President Keller. Good evening, rest of City Council. As President Keller said, the last few weeks have been spent preparing for the next 4 days. Many hours have been spent alongside the Circleville Pumpkin Show, Inc., by the Safety Forces team, service team, code enforcement, and city planning staff. As we begin the 117th Circleville Pumpkin Show on behalf of the city administration and the 150 employees, we hope everyone enjoys this year's Circleville Pumpkin Show, whether you are a resident of the city or visiting for the greatest free show on earth.
Great. Thank you very much. Any questions for the city officials tonight? No? All right, thank you. Anybody from the public like to address city council this evening? No? Melissa, do we have any communications?
None.
All right, that brings us to the business portion. So if you'd like to go ahead and start with the first ordinance.
An ordinance authorizing the Director of Public Safety to enter into an equipment lease purchase agreement with U.S. Bank for the financing for the acquisition of a 2024 Spartan Smeel 105 HD aerial fire ladder truck to be used by the Fire and Emergency Medical Services Department, authorizing other documents to be signed in connection with such transaction and declaring an emergency.
Council, you've heard the first reading of this ordinance originating from the Safety Committee. Jeff?
Yes, thank you, sir. This is the purchase of the ladder truck that actually is almost a year ahead of schedule. So we've been through the things from that before, and this ordinance is just allowing them to enter into the lease purchase agreement with it. The numbers I'm trying to remember off the top of my head, I didn't bring them, but it's about
It's $498,132.
yes, thank you. Of which, and then there's $900,000 that are being paid for from a grant. So it's about a third of it, basically.
Mhm.
So pretty good deal for a nice new ladder truck.
Yes, it is. Any other questions or comments? If not, is there a motion?
Motion to suspend the rules?
Motion to suspend the rules by Zach Brooks, seconded by Jeff Hallinan. Roll call, please, on the motion to suspend council rules.
Hedges,
Yes.
Tice,
Yes.
Hallinan,
Yes.
Moats,
Yes.
Brooks,
Yes.
Duval.
Yes.
Rules are suspended. Council, you're free to act on the order.
Motion for passage?
Motion for passage by Zach Brooks, seconded by Jeff Hallinan. Roll call, please, on the motion for passage.
Hedges,
Yes.
Tice,
Yes.
Hallinan,
Yes.
Moats,
Yes.
Brooks,
Yes.
Duval.
Yes.
The ordinance passes.
And is assigned 10/76/2024. An ordinance authorizing the safety director to enter into a contract with Ohio First Responders Grants LLC to prepare and submit a grant application to the fiscal year 2024 Assistance to Firefighters Grant Program for the acquisition of a PPE extractor and dryer for the Department of Public Safety, Division of Fire and Emergency Medical Services, and declaring an emergency.
Council, you've heard the first reading of this ordinance, also from the Safety Committee. Jeff?
Yes, thank you, President Keller. Chief Thompson's done a great job with getting grants and money for the needs for the fire department. And this grant actually is replacing a unit that is over 22 years old to take care of it. So we love the fact that they're doing that to get grants to take care of their equipment and make it easier for them to do their jobs.
Great, thank you. Any other questions or comments? Motion?
Motion to suspend rules?
Motion to suspend the rules by Jeff Hallinan, seconded by Zach Brooks. Roll call, please, on the motion to suspend council rules.
Hedges,
Yes.
Tice,
Yes.
Hallinan,
Yes.
Moats,
Yes.
Brooks.
Yes.
Duval.
Yes.
Council, you're free to act on the ordinance.
Motion for passage?
Motion for passage?
Motion for passage by Sherry Tice, seconded by Tom Duval. Roll call, please, on the motion for passage.
Hedges.
Yes.
Tice.
Yes.
Hallinan.
Yes.
Moats.
Yes.
Brooks.
Yes.
Duval.
Yes.
The ordinance passes.
It is assigned 1077, 2024. A resolution authorizing the Director of Public Service to apply for financial assistance funds through the Land and Water Conservation Fund and declaring an emergency.
Council, for the first reading of this resolution that originated from the Strategic Planning Committee.
Thank you, President Keller. Yes, this came to us from the Service Director. He wants to apply for funds through the Land and Water Conservation Fund, and we thought that was a good idea.
For the purpose of
Um,
Ted Lewis Park,
Ted Lew- It was the
No, it's.
the shelter house, wasn't it?
a shelter house.
The three-season shelter house.
Yeah, that's what all my
Yeah.
notes say.
Replace the-
Yeah.
I hope so. That's what
My
all my
mind
notes
just went
say.
blank. I
Oh,
didn't
it does
even
say
know.
that.
Yeah, yes,
Sorry, I only read the.
Yeah, $300,000 grant.
Yeah.
Awesome.
yes. So we would love to apply for that.
Questions or comments?
And that should pay for it.
Not quite.
Well,
Not quite.
Still got an insurance claim
Yeah.
too.
Okay.
I have for my notes on these, that building's a $500,000 total cost. This grant for $300,000.
Okay.
The
I believe
Friends of
that,
Ted Lewis have already raised a good bit of money.
yeah, $200,000 or so.
It's good.
Should get her done.
Motion?
motion to suspend the rules?
Motion to
I'll
suspend the
second.
rules by Sherry Tice, seconded by John Moach. Roll call, please, on the motion to suspend council rules.
Hedges.
Yes.
Tice.
Yes.
Hallinan.
Yes.
Moats.
Yes.
Brooks.
Yes.
Duval.
Yes.
Council, you're free to act on it.
Motion for adoption?
Motion for adoption by Sherry Tice, seconded by John Moach. Roll call, please, on the motion for adoption.
Hedges.
Yes.
Tice.
Yes.
Hallinan.
Yes.
Moats.
Yes.
Brooks.
Yes.
Duval.
Yes.
Resolution's adopted.
And assigned 1078, 2024. A resolution authorizing the auditor of the city of Circleville to enter into a pledge agreement to make payment of a portion of the salary for the executive director of Uptown Circleville.
Again, a resolution from the Strategic Planning Committee.
Thank you, President Keller. Yes, this came to us from Uptown Circleville. We had previously pledged financial assistance for their executive director, which was not used. We do have Richard Rhodes with us this evening. If you could come up to the microphone in case anybody has questions. They're bringing this forward again. Would you like to say a few words?
Hello.
Hello.
That's good.
And I'm still cold from walking here.
I know.
Yes, as far as Uptown Circleville is going, it's like anything that has to take root and grow. It takes time. And we thought it would be faster, but it's not. So we'd like to ask for your support to help with the executive director when it comes in this next year to two. And if we don't get the executive director, we're not going to burden the city with funds that aren't going to be used.
Very good.
So
Question, Katie?
Just one quick question. Who are all the people who are supplying funds to the director? If I remember previously, it was like the city, the commissioners.
We applied to the commissioners, we applied to the city. The city gave us $25,000 for 2 years. The commissioners hesitantly gave us $10,000 on a 1-year commitment because they don't want to spread the word that any little burg in town can hit them up for money. So it was a one-time commitment
Okay, and so the remainder will just be from whomever.
from Uptown Circle.
Yeah, okay.
We do our fundraisers. I think we have at this point somewhere around $80,000 in the bank from the last 2 years of fundraising, 3-on-3 and different things. So we're really in a good position, but this addition will give us the amount to attract the right person.
Yeah. You guys are doing good work. It's too bad the commissioners didn't commit to that.
Yes.
It took a long time to even get to see him and a long time for him to commit.
I have no doubt.
And isn't the goal, Richard, that you will, once you be able to get a director in place, that the organization fundraising can become more self-sufficient? So going forward, you
Actually,
won't
with
need
the right
assistance?
director, it will be
Yes.
more self-sufficient.
Yes.
And we won't need your help because they will be doing the fundraising as part of their job.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Correct. Yep. Other questions, comments, or a motion?
Motion to suspend the rules.
Motion to suspend the rules by Katie Hedges, second by Zach Brooks. Roll call, please, on the motion to suspend the rules.
Hedges,
Yes.
Tice,
Yes.
Hallinan,
Yes.
Moats,
Yes.
Brooks,
Yes.
Duval.
Yes.
Counselor, you're free to act on the resolution.
Motion for adoption?
Motion for adoption by Sherry Tice, seconded by Katie Hedges. Roll call, please, on the motion for adoption.
Hedges,
Yes.
Tice,
Yes.
Hallinan,
Yes.
Moats,
Yes.
Brooks,
Yes.
Duval.
Yes.
Resolution's adopted.
And assigned 1079, 2024. An ordinance levying assessments for cutting of weeds and the abatement of nuisance on certain city lots and declaring an emergency.
Council, you've heard the first reading of the ordinance from the Judicial Committee. Sherry Tice is going to speak to that.
Thank you. Yes, this is just a regular ordinance that we have. When property owners do not maintain their properties, then it is the city's job to go in and clean it up, whether that means mowing or clearing weeds or other nuisances. So this assesses the property taxes, I guess, so that the city can be repaid for their work.
Correct. Questions or comments? Motion?
Motion to suspend the rules.
Motion to suspend the rules by Zach Brooks, second by Tom Duval. Roll call, please, on the motion to suspend the rules.
Hedges,
Yes.
Tice,
Yes.
Hallinan,
Yes.
Moats,
Yes.
Brooks,
Yes.
Duval.
Yes.
Council, you're free to act on the ordinance.
Motion for passage.
Motion for passage by Zach Brooks, second by Katie Hedges. Roll call, please, on the motion for passage.
Hedges,
Yes.
Tice,
Yes.
Hallinan,
Yes.
Moats,
Yes.
Brooks,
Yes.
Duval.
Yes.
Ordinance passes.
Is assigned 1080, 2024.
That's all we have under our agenda. Under new business, though, we heard a resolution tonight in the Service Committee. So, Mr. Duval, would you like to make a motion to add this to the agenda tonight?
I would so move.
Tom Duval, Service Committee Chair, motions to add the resolution related to Kid Palooza. Is there a second to that? Second by Sherry Tice. Roll call, please, on that motion to add this to council's agenda.
Hedges,
Yes.
Tice,
Yes.
Hallinan,
Yes.
Moats,
Yes.
Brooks,
Yes.
Duval.
Yes.
It is now on the agenda. Could you please read the resolution, Melissa?
A resolution authorizing Take Back the Strip to use the city streets for their annual Kids Palooza for 2024 and declaring an emergency.
Okay, this was heard at the Service Committee prior to tonight's meeting. Tom?
We met this evening earlier and moved to send this to council for approval. We've already approved it. We had a rain date because of, I think, the Hurricane Helene, and we're now going to do it again. And we totally support it one more time.
Great, thank you. Any other questions or comments? Is there a motion?
Motion to suspend the rules.
Motion to suspend the rules by Jeff Hallinan, second by Zach Brooks. Roll call, please, on the motion to suspend the rules.
Hedges,
Yes.
Tice,
Yes.
Hallinan,
Yes.
Moats,
Yes.
Brooks,
Yes.
Duval.
Yes.
Council, you're free to act on the resolution.
Motion for passage.
So move.
So moved by Tom Duval to adopt the resolution, seconded by Zach Brooks. Roll call, please, on the motion for adoption.
Hedges,
Yes.
Tice,
Yes.
Hallinan,
Yes.
Moats,
Yes.
Brooks,
Yes.
Duval.
Yes.
Resolution adopted.
Is assigned 1081, 2024.
Sherry,
I'd like to make a motion to excuse Tom Klitzka from this evening's meeting.
thank you for doing that. Is there a second to excuse Tom, seconded by Jeff Hallinan? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Tom's excused from tonight's meeting. Is there any other new business? Motion to adjourn by Jeff Hallinan, second by John Moats. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
The meeting is adjourned. Please go enjoy the Circleville Pumpkin Show this week. Thank you.
Yes.